Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody online. We are live. That's great. Episode 8.
8.
It's already 8.
Lucky number.
Yeah, we committed to 10 episodes and now we're already at 8. That's wonderful.
So today we're talking about whether or not we're swingers.
Yes. And how we answer that question usually when other people tell it to us. And to introduce ourselves, you are Emily.
Yes.
I'm Michael. We are sitting here in our garden. In the background, what is sizzling is our grill because we just had something on the grill. And whenever we are here, we are sharing what is working for us to make our relationship rock solid and playful. So that's what we want to share with you also today. Yeah.
So our question today is, are you swingers?
Yeah.
Why that?
Well, why that? Simply because we had an online question under the last video. So Lourdes Gonzalez, I'm sorry if I butcher your name, Lourdes. She was asking, just are you swingers? Exactly. And we thought this is a wonderful question, which is asked way too few times in our modern life, in our society. So we thought we'd pick it up and we talk about how we answer it and also why we think it's important to ask questions like that. So Lourdes, thank you very much for this question. And I will just hand over the question to my wife. So are we swingers? What would you say?
I would say we both really enjoying sex with other people. So we're certainly swingers. So what would you say?
Well, I would totally agree. We are swingers and that's good. I think it's probably important to define what that means for us because swingers is a big word and everybody's understanding something different as swingers. So I would say we enjoy sex with good friends. We enjoy spending our holidays in closing optional clubs where we meet new wonderful people which become good friends and where we have fun with. And also we enjoy doing a little adult party from time to time. So, yeah.
Yep. So what does all this bring to our life?
What it brings is a lot of wonderful moments. We have fun with these people and they bring their creativity into our lives. So we have experiences, sexual experiences, even romantic experiences, which are just great. I mean, the two of us, we wouldn't just come up with all that stuff. We enjoy them. So it enriches our relationship a good deal, I would say. Yeah.
So what might people hear we're swingers, so then what they think actually it's not true for us?
What people think about us when they hear we are swingers, I believe that people who hear the word swingers and who are not actually in the scene, they quite often think of swinger clubs. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Oh, swingers, so they go to swinger clubs. And that's not true for us. Not because we hate swinger clubs or something, would be great to find a good one, but just we didn't find any swinger club that was inspiring for us. So when we go to such a club, then for us it's a lot of times a little bit cheesy, which is okay. But then we look at the couples and they're okay, but not really attractive to us. And what happens then usually is we end up just the two of us having sex together if the club is good and if the atmosphere is hot. So we enjoy the atmosphere and stuff, but that ain't swinging. So we yet have to find any swinger club that we really enjoy. So if anybody online knows a really great swinger club where you think, wow, this is something you definitely have to check out, give us a tip. I mean, we're curious. It just... So far, people might think we go to swinger clubs every weekend, and actually we never do because we didn't find the right one. Yeah.
Speak for online, let's go to online. I got a question, got a comment, not question, from Natoya. Natoya, huh?
Yeah, Natoya.
Natoya. So Natoya said, my husband and I always talk about stuff like that. Sometimes we even agree on the same person being attractive and such. I'm selfish lover though. So we would,
Natoya.
so we would never actually acting upon it. But it's nice to be able to have those types of discussion with him.
Oh yeah, Natoya, thank you so much for sharing that. That's wonderful. I think it's kind of similar to what we often experience. We have this discussion. We are thinking about which people are attractive to us. But I would say in 95% of the cases, we don't act upon it because there is something which would make it not good to act upon it.
Yeah.
Tons of reasons.
Yeah.
So, we have that as well. And what we experience is that this kind of conversations about the people who are attractive to us and so on, the people that we would like to have sex with, they are so intimate. They make us feel so bonded and also understood in the partnership. So totally agree. And also, if somebody like you, if somebody chooses to stay monogamous and don't want to act upon it, then just talking about these things, it reduces the chances significantly that we actually act upon it. So it's also a good strategy. So Natoya, thanks a ton for sharing it. Yeah.
Okay. Do many people asking you if you are swingers?
I would say, unfortunately not. Unfortunately, we get such questions, are you swingers, only in closing optional resorts. Because over there, it makes real sense. Point A, the people are very open-minded. Point B, everybody's running around naked. There's no big difference between the various people. But some are ready to get more physical, the swingers, probably. Now, if the chemistry is matching and the others are naturists, they enjoy a good conversation, but they don't want to get touchy or something, just not what they want. So over there, I really think it's really helpful to directly ask, hey, are you swingers or naturists? And then get an answer, and then you know what the other party is up to. So you can, well, just have a nice conversation, or you can do more. So over there, yes. Everywhere else, unfortunately not. I mean,
is in such a resort, is everybody asking these questions?
No, unfortunately, even in such a resort, it's asked too little. And we are guilty of that as well. I mean, I can recall the first time that we have been to such a resort in Spain. We were new to this kind of closing optional thingy, and very shy in a way. So we were enjoying the sun on our sunbed next to the big swimming pool, which is actually the boring part of such a resort. The action happens in the jacuzzi. We didn't go there. We were at the swimming pool in the sun, and quite shy. We met another couple over there on the sunbeds next to us, a couple from the Middle East, at least their roots were Middle Eastern. We talked English, so we didn't actually know where we were living and so on. And we didn't ask if they were swingers, and that was fine. I mean, we played a bit around with sunscreen on each other, but that was just it. We didn't ask if they were swingers. They didn't ask if we were swingers. We knew pretty much nothing about each other, and that was kind of fine. And that was good. And then many years later, these two, they found us on Joy Club, which is one of our adult communities. Probably I will bring the links to our adult communities into the show notes at emilyandmichael.tv/show. And this is where we hang out, and also where we say we are swingers. And they found us and said, hey, darlings, are you actually swingers? And we said, yeah, we are. How about you? And they went, yeah, we are too. And how about we meet up one day? And then we said, hey, in a couple of days, we have got this little adult party at home. Would you probably have time? Would you probably want to drop by and visit us? And they did. And we had a really, really nice time. Turned out they are living in Germany, and it wasn't too far away. And I think we could have asked directly, hey, are you swingers? They could have asked, but well, it doesn't matter. I mean, we are not in a hurry.
Taking step by step.
Exactly. So I think this question should be asked everywhere more often. Now, are you swingers? I mean, why not?
Yeah. So just in case it's a a non-swinger asking you, like, your relatives, friend, or your boss at work ask you, are you swingers? What do you say?
I absolutely say yes. I'm very open about that. And I might ask back, hey, how about you? Are you swingers? And they might go like, oh, no, just want to ask or whatever. On the other hand, I know a lot of colleagues from work on our adult communities. They connected over there. And same with relatives. I mean, they all know. I mean, even my grandma was understanding and said, hey, boy, do you always have to go to that parties? What is that? And curious, but, you know, she wished us well and was very happy also about the two of us. So, yeah, I'm very transparent about that. I always say we are swingers.
Would you have any chance to hide it?
Would I have any chance to hide it? I mean, probably not really. I mean, we have got this blog now, but even before, when we were online, we said, yeah, we are on that and that swinger party. I can recall one instance when the question, are you swingers? When somebody asked it to us, not in the context of a closing optional resort, was a female friend who was connected to the Sunday Times, and she said, hey, if you're swingers, they are looking for swingers to interview. So we said, yes, no problem, we can do that. So we met up actually in a closing optional resort in Spain. There was a journalist, Matt Rudd, very, very good journalist, interviewing us, writing a story. And there was a photographer, Laura Panek, really great photographer. And
she's really good.
Yeah, she was taking our photo, for example, completely naked in the swinger resort, together with another couple, which ended up full page in the Sunday Times. So I mean, I think if you want to have your portrait taken looking into the camera, completely naked, together with another couple in a swinger club, you want Laura Panek to take it. No,
she's a really artist. Really good.
Yeah, no, she's good. She's straightforward. I can recall she was photographing you in the jacuzzi and then telling everybody, hey, how about everybody's putting their hand on Emily's body? Then we've got a photo with all the hands and so. So right to the point. But at the same time, her photos are all very respectful. Yeah. So she's doing a great job and did it. So we ended up in the Sunday Times. And that alone means that many non-swingers would know we are swingers. So no, we don't have a real chance to lie, to lie about it. I mean, but that's good. I mean, we think that making sex normal, being open about that, really adds something to our society. So we enjoy being open. Yeah.
But not all the swingers will openly say they're swingers, right?
No. I believe that outside of the adult communities, probably 90% of the swingers would say, no, we are non-swingers. They would swear they're non-swingers. And we talked about that on holiday with a lot of people so often. And that is a pity, in my opinion, because, I mean, of course, they can say, yeah, this is our secret. We just don't tell anybody in our circles. And that's perfectly fine. But I think this usually comes from a fear of rejection and also from a fear of repression. So if they tell their friends, their relatives, we are swingers, would those people turn away? If they tell, even at work, when it is about, hey, where have you been on holiday? Yeah, in that swinger club. If they tell that, would they have problems at work? So this is what people are afraid of. And I believe in a lot of cases, the fear is not correct, because usually it doesn't happen. I mean, for us, there wasn't a single instance that I can recall when anybody turned away, when we had any problem because we were in an open relationship or swingers or whatever. No problems whatsoever, also not at work. So, so from that perspective, it's a pity, but I can understand that. I can understand them being afraid of repressions.
Yeah. So in the title, we ask the question, are you swingers in heart? Yeah. What is at heart? At heart. Sorry about my language. At heart, what's at heart mean?
Yeah. are you swingers at heart? For me, that was, we made a, how to say that? We made a very interesting experience. When we were talking to friends who are not swingers, then it turned out maybe they are swingers at heart. I mean, a lot of friends tell me and also tell you, yeah, I would enjoy this open lifestyle as well. That would be really for me. That would be really great. But my partner, my wife, my husband, they are more conservative. So I couldn't do it with them. So that's why we don't do it. But yeah, I would really enjoy it. And we usually think, then, did they really talk to their spouse? I mean, maybe they did, but it's kind of like if everybody thinks, yeah, that's for me, but I can't do it with my partner, then, yeah, what's wrong? Huh?
Yeah. Why can't people tell friends about that instead of their partner?
Well, what we think is they can talk to friends about their crushes and being swinger and so on, but not to their partner, because we all learned in our education from school, from our parents, from Hollywood, that we should be a couple, two people in one relationship. We should only have a crush on each other, not on anybody else. And if we fancy somebody else, then a drama will happen, and it's so bad, and we are so wrong, and it's just not good. Yeah, this is what we learn, and that is totally wrong. It's absolutely wrong. I mean, for like 2 million years of human evolutionary history, we have been living in little tribes where we had pair bonding, so there was probably love, which is good, but sexuality was kind of shared, so all the adult people had various sexual relationships going on at any given moment. So we are hardwired for that. Our body is made for that. Our anatomy is made for that, our psychology. And now that since 5,000 years, since 0.5% of our evolutionary time, we try out various kinds of monogamy, that doesn't mean our bodies changed. That doesn't mean our psychology changed. So when we feel attracted to other people, that's normal, that's natural, and that's okay. So we can talk about it. It's really okay.
Why is it okay to be attracted to another person?
Yeah, well, if I anyway cannot do anything against it, point A, because that is my nature. And when we are allowed to talk about it, like we just said with the comment, we feel closer, we feel understood. And why is that? Because we are honest to each other. Yeah, we anyway know if you are in a relationship that lasts 10 years, that lasts 20 years, I mean, at least at some point in time, you will feel attracted to somebody else. Maybe that 1 in 1,000 does never come to that moment, but everybody else seems like that in this world, feels attracted to somebody outside the relationship sooner or later. So why not openly discuss it and say, yeah, this is just how it is, and then we deal with it. And nowadays we can still choose. We can choose to stay monogamous and don't act upon it. We can choose to be swingers. We can choose to have an open relationship. It's all fine. Nowadays we can just, it's all supported. We can just pick and choose. Yeah, but since we learn, no, something is wrong with you, we keep it under the radar, and then the partner feels like something is going on with my partner. I don't trust him, but
kind of.
Yeah.
So well, and in a big drama.
It in like 75% of the cases it ends in cheating, and that's usually a big drama then, yes. So that's why I think it's okay to talk about it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So any last tips for talking about it when you feel like swinging?
Well, I would say, I mean, if you feel like swinging for the first time and you haven't discussed it with your partner and then you want to talk about it, that's probably a topic for a whole other show. I mean, if online, if you're interested in that, then you can ask us a question and then we pick it up. But in a general kind of way, I would say we all have to come out of our closet and be honest about what we feel, be honest about what we want. I wouldn't go fully in there and tell my partner, I want swinging because I feel
scary.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just say how you feel, like you are attracted to somebody else or to another kind of sex or something. And then swinging might be one possible solution, but be careful. I mean, don't hurry into it. You got time. And even if you're monogamous, like I said, you don't have to act upon it, but just talking about it lowers the chances that you will act upon it. So I would say be open and honest, and at least talk to your spouse about it. That's my tip. Very general. I'm sorry, but everything else would just take us another hour on this live session.
Yeah. Okay, then I think that's for today.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. I mean, that was enough, I guess. Thanks for everybody who was online. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for Eddie Stewart, who is enjoying listening to us. Thank you so much, Eddie.
Thank you.
And we hope to see you next time. If you want to know more, if you want to watch more, go to our blog. It's emilyandmichael.tv.
Yeah.
You can jump on our newsletter over there. Then you get notified whenever we find something interesting. And other than that, I hope we can go live next Sunday. Let's see, with another topic. Ask us something, then we'll go live next Sunday. Yeah, until then.
Enjoying yourself.
Yeah, have fun with your fellow people. Bye-bye.
Bye.